Next time on Friday you will answer mini exam, and on Saturday you will answer cranial nerves 12s, 11s and 10s, 3 cranial nerves. You already know that in rhomboid fossa we have motor nucleus of 12th cranial nerve. What is it? Nucleus nervi hypoglossi. 11th cranial nerve has nucleus ambiguous and nucleus nervi accessory in spinal cord, and vagus nerve, motor nucleus, the same nucleus ambiguous, vegetative nucleus, that is nucleus dorsalis nervi vagi, and sensory nucleus, that is nucleus solitarius. And if we speak about medulla oblongata, in medulla, that is nucleus of cranial nerves, and 12th nerve leaves medulla in sulcus anterolaterales, 9th, 10th and 11th cranial nerve in sulcus posterolaterales. And now that is pons, medulla and spinal cord. That is foramen magnum. It is inferior peduncles of cerebellum, superior, that is cerebellum. Is it clear? Now, we already said that 12th cranial nerve has motor nucleus, that is nucleus nervi hypoglossi. That is number 1, nucleus nervi hypoglossi. Then it is number 2, it is sulcus anterolaterales. Then nerve leaves skull through canalis nervi hypoglossi in occipital bone and goes to tongue and supplies muscles of the tongue. It is good if you repeat what is these muscles: musculus longitudinalis, superior, inferior, genioglossus, hyoglossus, musculus verticalis, musculus transversus lingua. Then it is spinal nerves, and upper 4 spinal nerves join together and forms cervical plexus. And from cervical plexus start radix inferior. And from first spinal nerve, branch attached to hypoglossal nerve pass through with this nerve and then leaves hypoglossal nerve as radix superior. It is number 3, canalis nervi hypoglossi. Number 4, muscles of the tongue. Number 5, radix superior. Number 6, radix inferior. And number 7, cervical plexus. And H, that is ansa cervicalis. And from ansa cervicalis, muscular branches goes to muscles. Which muscles?
Infrared muscles.
Below of hyoid bone, you're right. And they are omohyoidus, sternohyoidus, sternothyroidus, and thyrohyoidus. And one muscle above of hyoid bone, geniohyoidus. That is diagram of 12th cranial nerve. Clear it is? And 11th cranial nerve, the same diagram. That is pons, medulla, spinal cord. That is foramen magnum. It is nucleus ambiguous. It is nucleus nervi accessory in spinal cord. From nucleus ambiguous, portio cerebralis leaves medulla oblongata in sulcus posterolaterales. Number 1, nucleus ambiguous. Number 2, sulcus posterolaterales. Number 3, nucleus nervi accessory, and it is portio spinalis, spinal part of this nerve. It leaves spinal cord in the region in space between anterior and posterior roots on the lateral side of the spinal cord. Number 4, that is spinal part of 11th cranial nerve, and it leaves spinal cord in space between anterior and posterior roots. And now spinal part of this nerve through foramen magnum goes into the skull, and it is joined together with cerebral part, and together they forms 11th cranial nerve, nervus accessorius. And after that, 11th cranial nerve leaves skull through jugular foramen, foramen uvulare, and here it subdivides into internal and external branch, ramus internus and ramus externus. Number 5, that is ramus, number 5, that is ramus internus, and ramus internus continues to 10th cranial nerve. It's joined with vagus nerve, and ramus externus goes to muscles, sternocleidomastoid muscle and trapezius muscle. Number 7, sternocleidomastoid. Number 8, musculus trapezius, and number 9, that is jugular foramen, and number 10, that is foramen magnum. That is 11th cranial nerve, nervus accessorius. Give me another paper.
So number 9, you said?
That is jugular foramen, foramen jugularis. Have you got pen with black and red ink? Maybe green. What is?
Black.
Black. Thank you. And red. Thank you. That is all.